Welcome back, friends. Today we're in the middle of a 5-video series featuring all the new Milwaukee lasers that were introduced this past summer at Pipeline event number 2. So we have 2 more lasers to review, and what we're going to do to choose between the 2, we're going to roll the dice and see which one is randomly picked. So it's time to roll the red die and see which laser over here is going to be next. So if this is your first time watching this video series, what I've done is I've taken the lasers out of the box and I put the lowest price over here, number 1, and went all the way to the highest price, which is number 5. So far, we reviewed number 2 here, we've reviewed number 4 here, and we've reviewed number 1. And number 3 it is. Okay, this is model 3522-21. This is a cross-line and Plumb Points laser. It has a 2-inch Plumb Point access with a riser. It has a 100-foot working range, 165 feet with the detector. This has 8+ hours of runtime, has IP54 rating. And then finally, it's a high-intensity green laser, just like all the other Milwaukee lasers. And if you're comparing this against another brand that has red, you'll find that the green is much brighter. All right, let's take a look inside the case here and see what comes with it. And it's pretty simple. So it has the heavy-duty Milwaukee micro USB charging cable and the wall adapter. Here is the laser with the Plumb Points, which is really nice. And then it has a stand for it to sit on right here. This will come in handy when you're getting your Plumb Points. Let's say if you're gonna try to line up a steel stud wall or another type of wall, you'll see how this works in just a second. So somebody asked me if you can put Kaizen foam in it, but if you look, it's all molded right there, so the laser and all the components fit in there perfectly, so you really can't put that Kaizen foam in. So just wanted to answer somebody's question from another video. And what's included with this is a rechargeable battery. This is the USB Redlithium 3 amp hour battery. This was new to the market, the 3 amp hour, probably like in the last 4 or 5 months. So this will actually replace up to 6,000 AA alkaline batteries. So when you put your battery back in, and you can see right there, that's a yellow color. So I believe that means it's somewhere between 50 and 75% capacity. If it's green, it's full capacity up to 75. And if it's red, it is below like 50 or 49. So when it's red, you're gonna wanna probably take this out and get it charged so you're not stuck without a battery. So when it comes to the warranty, it has 2 years on the tool, 2 years on the battery. And when it comes to the accuracy, it's plus or minus 1/8 inch at 33 feet. The thread mount on the bottom is 1/4 inch. So right there, if you want to hook that up to like a typical camera tripod, you can do that. On the back here, there's some really heavy duty magnets. So this will stick to steel and it won't slide down. These are supercharged rare earth magnets. And what's nice is they're recessed in just enough so it won't scratch. So I've tried this out on my tool chest and it works really nice. And then the Plumb Point access is 2 inches with the riser. Let's just look right now at how this riser works. You set that down, you take your laser here and that slides in there. And then watch this as I turn it on. There's a mode button. So the first setting, it's a horizontal line. It toggles. The next one is a vertical line. And you toggle it again, and then it's the cross line. So when you go to the vertical position, it'll shoot a line out, and you'll have your Plumb Point down there, and then you have your other Plumb Point out the top. So if you're into doing any kind of framing or remodeling, I think this setup right here is gonna work really nice for you. And another nice thing on these lasers, they have these micro adjust knobs. There's one on this side, there's one on that side. I'll show you how that works here real quick. So here's a Target card right here. This is like a $10 accessory. It has magnets on this side. So I'm gonna put it in my garage door and I'll show you how the micro adjust works. If you can see that thin vertical line right there, that little slot, we're gonna try to hit that with the laser by dialing in the micro adjust. Okay, we're gonna flip on the laser. We're gonna toggle to the vertical line. You can see it's pretty close to that. So if you turn this knob right here or the one on the other side, it's gonna be easier for me to reach over here and turn it. So watch as right now I'm dialing it counterclockwise. Let me focus on the target card. So you can see how I can turn that micro knob. Watch right here until I get right there, right on the money. In my last video, I was reviewing this one right here, the 3-point laser, and that actually doesn't need to be lifted up to see the green dot. This one, I was just noticing, it sits flat right on the ground. So if you turn it on, you would not even see the green dot there. So that's why this riser is actually required. So I'm putting the level inside this box right here for a demonstration, and I'm going to slide it up. I have a little X on the bottom right there that I made with a Sharpie. And then if you can see in here, the very top, there's that dot right there. That's part of the line. That dot is the top plumb point. So if you're wondering how accurate it is, I can tell you that I tested this against a plumb bob right here. This is a Empire 16-ounce brass plumb bob. This is about as accurate as you can get. So I had a chance. I was up on a personnel lift, and I put a piece of tape on the ceiling at 21 feet up, and another piece of tape on the floor with a plumb bob, marked it plumb, and I put the laser up to it, and this right here, you can see it is right on the money. So I'm definitely excited to see how well that works as a plumb bob. Here's a comparison I thought you guys would be interested in seeing. So the top two are the Milwaukee M12. You can see they're the brightest ones. The red one is from a competitor's model. It's probably the least bright. The very bottom one is the laser from this video, the USB Redlithium crossline laser. And the green dot is from the 3 points laser. And here with the lights off, you can just see how vibrant these lasers are. Pretty cool looking. So I'm hoping that my video has been able to show you exactly how this works and all the specs, so you know everything about it. If there's something I left out, please put a question or your comment down below. And also, I will have a link to the Home Depot if you want to check this out, or if you're interested in it for yourself. So if you find this video to be helpful, interesting, informative, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.